Hi guys!
Hi guys!
And welcome back to
Tenacity.
Today's episode, if you're here, you're either coming from our preview on Instagram or somehow a video ended up on your, what do they call it on YouTube if it's not FYP? On your,
I was about to say FYP, isn't it? Gosh.
I thought your a TikTok thing.
Hey, yeah.
It's
your For You page. It's For You. Yeah.
I don't know. I thought it was
what if we showed up on your YouTube feed or whatever? Welcome.
This is episode 5.
Yeah.
Our other episodes are on our Instagram, but on YouTube this would be our second video.
Yeah.
So what we were talking about prior and we're continuing with is situationships, friends with benefits, and what those situations are in this modern day dating.
Very exciting stuff.
Yeah. So we're just going to continue with our conversation and let us know in the comments what you guys think about these things.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Obviously.
Have they been successful for you? And what does success mean?
Yeah.
In a situation.
And how
do they end? That's what scares me, is how do they end? Because I'm an attached.
They usually end with drama. That's what I know for sure.
Someone gets upset somewhere.
Someone gets upset. Someone is feeling someone else. Then
Damn.
Yeah. But anyway, let's continue. So where were we actually?
We haven't answered if it's healthy.
Okay. So our last question was, is it healthy to be in a situationship? And I think
friends with benefits.
Yes. For me, situationship can be healthy. Healthy in like if it's casual dating and it's not attached. Do you know what I mean? So like I said, if you're, let's say, in a place in your life where you're single, and you're not particularly looking to be in a relationship, right? The way that you're living your life is for you. You know, decisions you're making for yourself. You're not considering anyone else or whatever. And this other person is, let's say, living in a similar way, you know, and you guys meet up, you know, to do whatever.
That's a good point.
And
that you probably should be in similar stages so that you understand the situation.
Yeah. And I think that is when it can be healthy, because there's no like dependence on the other person type of thing. You are both doing your own things. You got your own lives going on, you know. But sometimes you want to be
booed up or whatever.
Sometimes you want to go have a lunch or a dinner. Yeah. Sometimes you want to cuddle. Sometimes you want to hit up someone and have wine with. Do you know what I mean? And to do extracurricular activities, whatever it is that you want to do. Okay. But it aligns with your life. I think that's when a situationship can be healthy. But most of the time, people are usually not aligned like that. Not aligned. Some person is accepting, this is what it is, but the inside,
I think that's what it for now.
For now,
that's what it is. But he or she will come around,
and they never do. They never do. Don't do that to yourself.
Don't lie to yourself.
But I think that's the only friendship with benefit. Friends with benefits. I don't think that can be healthy.
It doesn't. I've never seen it work for nobody. And then you guys will be cool after. Because I'm telling you, someone is catching something.
Someone is catching something. And then in that situation that you guys have put yourself in, it's going to be very hard for you to then get back to a place where you didn't do anything. And
that's
you didn't,
true.
You know.
And then also, let's say, okay, fine, you guys decide that you don't want to be friends with benefits anymore. Do you continue talk? Because I wouldn't be able to continue being your friend. I don't want to lie.
So okay, but think about it. Are you friends with your exes?
Absolutely not.
Okay, then this question is really good to you. I love the confidence. Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
Okay, what's your reasoning behind that?
Behind not being friends? Because men are manipulated. You find yourself back in that relationship. You talk, and you guys will be cool. You'll say, "Oh, let's just be friends," and then you guys are talking. Then somehow, oh, remember that day when we went to the movies? Next thing is hugging you. Next thing,
No, it's all the nostalgia.
No, taking you down memory lane. Next thing, maybe we could try again. And
okay, true. I don't
want to follow that rabbit hole.
I get that. I feel like for me, maybe after a certain period of time has gone by, there's a reason why for me usually when I break up or end a thing with someone, I like to take time. I like to take time to guys, healing a lot of things, but I am cool with like
depends how you broke up. That's true.
Yeah. No, but I am cool with my exes and stuff. Like the good people. Despite whatever the fuck was happening when we were together, the good people.
Not a good person in my eyes. I just
at a certain point, I really just like stopped. I stopped taking anything personally from them, and I think that's why I did. No, for real. I'm being fucking for real. The thing is,
it's personal.
To be honest,
it's not personal.
To be honest, I think like I don't know how my mind functions there, but
you're just a good person. I haven't reached you.
No, but for real, like I feel like okay, with let's say exes in which I like really like thought something, whatever. Maybe it's, I'm speaking for the more casual exes, but like with exes that I really like experience something with, how do I get to a place in which I can be cool with them and whatnot? I think first off, I just forgive them for whatever it is that happened between us and whatnot. I forgive you. I don't forget it. I don't. It's still there.
Okay, so when you say cool, what do you mean?
Like I can have a conversation with you. Like
why are we having a conversation?
I don't know what you mean. You talk about random things.
Like just randomly, decide. Let's talk.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just randomly decide. Let's talk. But then the thing is, like, it's not leading to anywhere. Like, it's not.
So why are you talking?
I don't know, Chomi. You're just having conversations.
So you just see in your chats and go, hey.
Yeah. Hey, like, how are you? How you been? I'm good. And that's about it. Like there's no way in hell. No way in hell. I can't even think of an ex that I can think of. But that's not on me. Okay. That's on them.
No, but like
it's on them.
Things happened.
The one ex I'm thinking of, one reason why we don't talk is because he was overstepping boundaries. So like he was now trying to I don't know, reel me back into something I had no interest in. Are there
exes that have been unfaithful to you?
Yes.
And you talk to them?
Yes.
Girl, you is strong. I would bring it up all the time.
It's not something you bring up and you're like, let's talk about it, whatever. Like it ended obviously because of the things that happened.
Because of
but
him. So then why are we talking?
I don't think I would lose phone numbers like that.
No, I block. I have no
unless like you
blocking.
Like overstep. Like if you overstep yourself or like you're going above my boundaries,
right? Then
that's when I would lose your number and block you because now you're making me uncomfortable. But you know our situation. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Because I am someone that I can set boundaries. Like if there's something that if I don't want to, I won't set boundaries. Yeah. But if I want to, like I can set those boundaries. Yeah. So if he was like the specific ex I was talking about, who I'm not even capable of speaking to, he was overstepping those boundaries and doing too much, and I was like, absolutely not. Like,
yeah, I guess I'm just not good at it. Because even if like I'm angry at people, like just in general, I'm not good at like if we have to be in the same room, to pretend to smile or like I can't compartmentalize. I'm angry, but I can't do that. I can't talk to you until.
But I feel like that's why I take time because like I know I hate you. Like as it happens, I'm not even gonna fucking lie. I hate you. I hate you because you did me dirty.
Yeah.
And that's how I feel. I understand that those are my emotions, whatever. But my thing is, I think the way that I rationalize it is like, I don't have any ill feelings towards you because you did what you did because of whatever the fuck is wrong with you. So it's like you lost something that was good. And that's fine. I'm cool with that. And I can move on with my life. When you are busy thinking back, hey, I should not have done that. I should probably not have done this. But you did what you did and we're here now. So I can be cordial with you. I can be cool with you. I have no hard feelings for you. You had what is I call it? There was an era, not an era. I don't know. I think you should. There was a flaw. Yes, exactly. There was a flaw in your character that made you do what you did, and it had nothing to do with me. Maybe you've grown as a person. Maybe you're whatever.
Yeah.
Sure, but Yeah, that's how I look at it.
That's
So,
big.
I have a very forgiving nature.
That's good.
I don't fucking forget, but
That's good.
I can move past things.
I'm still working on it.
You're still working on it.
Can't do it.
But I feel like it has its disadvantages sometimes, because sometimes I wish I was more of a person that can hold a grudge.
But why? Why would you want that?
No, because people need to suffer. How? People need to suffer.
I just want you to feel pain.
Guys, karma does not come back fast enough. Sometimes.
Because I do sometimes for the thrill of it. Because I've learned, because when you try and tell someone you hurt me and it's like they get the satisfaction of knowing that you still care.
Yeah.
So my tactic, even if it's a friend or relative, somebody, if I want you to know, if I want you to feel, I just ignore you, and I'll post and enjoy my life so you can see that things are well.
100% I do.
And then not talk to you. You will speak to yourself in my DM.
To speak to yourself.
Then you really feel, because then when they see you, they're like, oh, I'll chat up with them. Yeah. That's what you get.
But the thing is that I have that period name, and then it passes. And then it passes.
I used to have that period. I don't know what happened to me.
What happened to me?
Something happened.
Anyway, y'all was so off topic. So off topic. Yeah.
Okay. You said that it can be a success. What are the benefits and the drawbacks of being in a situationship?
I think the drawback that's obvious is that obviously that's not a consistent partner.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you get attached and then one day they up and leave. What you gonna do?
Yeah. So I think the consistency and knowing that, you know, this is someone you're yeah. I think that can be the drawback factor, especially if you are an emotional person, you know. But there are multiple benefits as well. Like I said, if you're living your life a certain way, then they align with that. It's convenient for you.
Convenient,
you know.
A good one.
Another drawback could be like, let's say one person decides they now want to start being in a serious relationship. They can decide to cut that.
Right.
Cut your situation and be like, look,
I'm out. And you're
I'm seeing somebody
like, you know? And yeah, because that's also the problem, is because there's no
exactly. So it can end at any period in time. Either person can do it.
That's true.
But it can be convenient if you're in a place where you're not necessarily looking for something serious.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
it had me thinking about how, because even I was talking to my friends and stuff, they could be talking to a guy for weeks.
Yeah.
And back in the day, it was like, if you were talking to someone for weeks and let's say maybe he just decides that he doesn't want to talk to you anymore, it would mind boggle you. You would spend so much time thinking about them. Why? Also, what happened? Or as soon as maybe even the smallest thing, you guys kissed, you become so attached and But now when I talk to my friends and they're like, oh, I don't talk to you anymore, it's just
casual.
No
casual.
Feelings. So it I feel like women have turned some sort of switch.
Women have flipped the switch. That's
what
they've done.
Oh yeah.
And I'm proud of them.
I'm proud of them.
It's been more common for men to waste your time,
right?
And the other episode when we were talking about how men are the deciding factors for for marriage and don't and all of that stuff.
It's always been in the power was always in their hands.
Do you know what I mean? And now it just kind of feels like women have flipped the scripts and are just behaving as
the way y'all do.
As bad as men do.
Usapinde nemoyo. That it's okay. Because that talker was killing. Because there was a therapist who said that successful relationships either have a man who's in love and a woman who's in love.
Yeah.
Or a man who's in love and a woman who's, I don't know, she just you a lot.
But a lot of successful relationships are when the man likes the woman more.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. He has to be in love, he's be invested in it for it to work. Otherwise, you'll be in the relationship by yourself. So I feel like now women are why am I wasting my time? And just
Have you seen
investing less.
Have you seen this thing on TikTok that women now like to go for medium ugly men because
I've heard that before.
medium ugly men who are obsessed with them because they don't want to get
who know they're good looking.
Yeah,
Problematic.
the niggas who really think they're all that.
They are the problem. They're the ones who don't text you in time. They're the ones who you have to stay asking, what are we? They're the ones who cheat on you. They're the ones who get attention from women that don't know what to do with it. Like,
you're nothing like a man who gets attention and it's like
his mind is frozen.
He doesn't know how to behave anymore. Grow the fuck up.
Like that's honestly, it's the fact that you guys think that we don't get attention.
Can I tell you now for free? I'm gonna tell you. If there's any men watching this, do you know we get attention on a daily basis?
On a daily, no matter where you go.
I can't think
if it's not the guy in the corner, it's someone in the shop.
If it's not someone in the shop, it was someone in the gym. It was someone in your class. It was someone who saw you walking
in
down.
Your prac.
It was someone in your prac. You get approached everywhere.
You know how many times you have to reject someone just to come home to have someone else feel like they're the Beyonce of the relationship. Let me be the one to tell you, you are the Michelle.
Child, the Michelle. No, because you're absolutely right.
Yeah, y'all really think you're the star of the show.
Really think you're the star of the show.
Little did you know. Now you know.
The only thing is difference is that we don't talk about it because we're used to it. Like, this is an everyday thing.
Yes, you don't like to tell us.
That's why I feel like women now want to go for a man that's just obsessed with them.
Who's and a little less, or at least if he's good looking, he don't know he's good looking.
Or he don't know he's good looking. Like, go back to our topic.
So the last thing is, you know how we were talking last week about what women want in relationships.
Yeah.
I feel like it's become like a pandemic.
Yeah.
Kuti, women want money. On Twitter, that's all I see.
Yeah.
Someone was telling me, Kuti, and on Twitter there was a time when people were talking about how women tend to post Kuti. They want a man who steps up financially, what, posting those kinds of quotes on Twitter towards towards the end of the month. Because then those guys who want to step up can be like, okay, here's the money. So what do you have to say about like dating for money and women of today majority being more concerned with being financially taken care of versus dating for love?
But I think I'd like to start off by saying that I understand them.
I understand as well.
I understand. Yeah. Because, guys, love is so difficult nowadays.
It's so complicated.
It's so heart-aching to just... Heartbreak is so...
But was it ever easy?
I don't think it was ever easy, but it's just that the likelihood of finding somebody that is just as serious about you as you are about them in this generation is so difficult. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. People don't take relationships seriously.
They don't.
People play with your time.
They do.
People, it's a lot. So it's the thing of, I understand someone to choose Kuptina. I'm not leading with
that's true.
Love.
That's true.
I'm leading.
I'm leading with the cash money
and all that stuff. So
yeah.
That's my first thing. My second thing is, for me now personally, I'm still delusional, guys. I still believe in love. I'm so sorry. By now,
but it's just like, I feel like it's also within your character, your upbringing. Like, money is nice, but I feel like it's not for me as satisfactory to buy something if it's not my money. You know what I mean?
It also comes from if you grew up in a space where you've had money.
That's true.
Also. So I guess that's why I don't look at money as like
the end all be all of the relationship.
Like, do you know, I don't like, I saw this other thing that was like, I don't know how y'all pretend to like these ugly men even though they're rich, because it could never be me. It's
but
so
anyway.
I guess that's why I guess the whole money thing is not like something that I definitely do want to end up with someone who has like direction in terms of finances.
I think that's what it is, because
but Kuti, that's all I look for.
I don't know why we are more concerned about stability, consistency as like women, because men they be living with one spoon, one pot. They like hustling. It's exhilarating, and sometimes when I see it, it's inspiring, because I don't know if today I was broke. If I lost my job or something, I wouldn't know where to start just looking for money the way you guys do. But at the same time, when you're trying to settle down with someone, I think it's a bit inconsiderate to still be living that YOLO life, because it's not just you. So I feel like women are so concerned with finances, because no one wants instability. That's one. Then the second one is because y'all have set the bar so low for everything else. The spirituality, the emotional security, all of it is down here. So we can depend on you, since you love talking about how y'all hustle so well. We just depend on you for the money, because what are we going to do?
I'm providing all these other things.
You can't.
The security, spirituality,
everything you do.
So we just like,
never mind.
What are we? What do you bring to the table? What do they bring to the table?
Actually, I've been seeing that a lot. What do y'all bring to the table?
Bring to the table
below. I just want to know.
Because it's always especially the men that have money. They love to be like, okay, so what do you bring? Besides your money, what else do you have?
What else do you have?
Is that your character?
Because I was watching a Nigerian movie today, and this guy got cheated on. The first thing he said, which made me laugh, was, I go out there slaving for you every day to make money for you, and this is how you repay me. I know she's not cheated, but I wanted to be like, and what else have you done? Because a woman will list, guys. I can list me. I can list all the things I've done for a man. But you don't compromise yourselves. Men don't compromise themselves. They don't you don't disturb your peace, but you want to disturb ours. But even on one hand, I should disturb my own peace to make me happy. That's for you. So women are dating for money because I've set the bar very low for everything else. That's the bottom line. What's that thing, women? Their minds are like having multiple baskets, right? And having a different basket for different things and managing them all at the same time. And then men have one basket where if tonight's the game, that's what's in my basket. I'm not catering to anything else. Once that's out, that's when they be love bombing you. If the woman's in the basket, then now when I want to work, that's what's in my basket.
Okay.
So I don't know what to do with that.
It's actually interesting.
It is interesting.
Because I found that women we tend to be able to manage.
Yeah.
I know, let's say I know that, let's say something important for you is happening tonight, but I also have my important things happening tonight. But I'll make sure that your important thing is also catered to and done. That's true. And my important thing, and let's say the kids' important things as well. Do you know what I mean?
That's true. But if you leave a man with the kids, know that the dishes ain't gonna be done.
He's
going to say I changed the diaper. Okay, where's the diaper again? It's on the bed. And it's y'all wanting women to wash underwear for you. For me, I can't do that. I feel like that's so ridiculous.
There's nothing delusional enough that would make me do that.
Because I just find it. Let's say you were a bachelor before you couldn't afford a maid. Who was washing your underwear? Was it the wine stands? Were they coming in at 800 for you? Because now all of a sudden your hands don't work because you have a girlfriend.
That's what I said. I'm now home training. What do you mean you can't wash your underwear?
What do you mean? And also respect me, because why are you making women wash your dirty underwear? Your fluids
I must look at your fluids and your sweat and everything.
The title of this thing should be respect women, please.
But no, as an individual, would you not?
I would feel embarrassed
if like your partner was washing your underwear.
Oh my god! Even if like someone just encountered my underwear, clean or
They
not,
just saw it.
it would embarrass me so much. Like you see, there you are. Oh, here's the laundry.
What included the underwear? You're like
You. That's why they be wearing them for days.
You know what? You.
This is a PSA. As not even just as a man, as a human being, you should be watching your own underwear.
Let's all agree. Can we all just agree?
And there's no watch. Okay, so now I'm cleaning. You take your underwear and you put it in the remaining water.
Exactly.
And then you wash.
Shuku. And hey.
Make sure you're washing panwe and yes. Panai. Yes. You wash with your soap. Put it up. It dries. You can wear it tomorrow.
Even. How? I know. P.S. If you're making your girl wash your underwear,
that should actually be a whole episode. Is do's and don'ts for a relationship.
Yeah, please.
We should write this. Because no, they just that seems so obvious, but y'all be just wow.
No,
yeah. As you please.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Oh my god,
so we were talking about situationships. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe, like the video, the little thumbs up, and leave a comment. We did ask a few questions. What do men bring to the table? We're expecting y'all to answer that. And women, actually everyone, what are your opinions on situationships? Have you been in one? How did it go?
Do you recommend?
Friends
with benefits?
Do you recommend? You know, tell us your stories. You know, maybe we'll do like a reaction video. We should go live.
We should go live on this.
Yeah. And just read our comments.
So we got all the time to talk.
Oh my god, actually that would be fun if we did that. Yeah, we will go live one of these days.
Yeah.
When we're not suffering from school.
I understand. Go you guys say that again.
Yeah.
But anyway guys, thank you for joining us. Till next time.